Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Miss Mendoza Gaming, and this is going to be a little bit different because my sinuses are kind of going crazy right now. So I pulled the microphone a little bit closer so I don't have to talk so loud, and I probably won't be shouting as much or talking as loud as I usually do. So that is kind of the main reason why I am doing it this way this time. And yeah, so everything looks good. If I move around, you will hear it a lot, as you can tell, but I kind of did that so that I know I can set the compressor properly. Sorry, my throat is a little tight today, but I wanted to get this recording done so that the next time we come and check out Turmoil, we can jump into the second part, which will be awesome. And I also have a pop filter in front of my face, so I don't worry too much about popping the microphone and whatnot. And if my throat lightens up about halfway through this video, I will probably be moving the microphone back, removing the pop filter, so it'll be a little bit brighter. If I remember correctly, when we last left off, which was like 2 days ago since I've recorded, we have 3 more plots of land, and I was going to make this one a little bit longer so that we could finish this out and then hopefully get on our way for all of that. And we have $78,000. I didn't realize that we had almost $80,000 just for stocks and land. Oh my god, that's a lot. I think what my plan is to do is not quickly obviously, but is to save up as much as I can, all while buying more land, of course, or more stocks. Get them as low, not as low as I can get, but as low as I think I can get them, and then go for it. But like save up as much as I can, so when the last amount of shares, the person with the least, is kicked out and we auction those shares off, I can get it for whatever price that I want, and hopefully try to get, because right now it looks like it's 16% is the lowest, right? So if I get, what is that, 34%, then I should be up there, and that should give me 50% to win. So my goal is 34%. I'm gonna have 29 after this. It looks like I can get it for 37. I'll go for 37. I'm just gonna go for 36, actually. That was actually not too bad. I probably could have gotten that much lower, but yeah. I would like to get a metal one of these days, but that is for much later on down the road, and it probably won't even be like dedicated for YouTube stuff. The metal pop filter will probably be for just audio, music stuff in general. I'm gonna do 1-on-1 on each side. I don't know why that one's stuck at 80. Did I get something that made it stuck at 80? I don't think so. I might have. I don't know. Maybe I did. I don't even remember. So let's go ahead and scan down here. I'm constantly looking at the keyboard down below, because I can kind of see the letters but not really, and I don't know enough about all of this new key. Well, it's relatively new keyboard. I've been using it for a little bit now, but it is different than what I'm used to, and I'm trying to figure out where to put my phone so that it doesn't vibrate extremely loudly when it does vibrate, and I know that it's going to. So this is Silo, right? Yep, okay. I feel like I'm playing this game for the first time just because I can't actually do anything. Kinda lame, but oh well. And I think I might lay down another rig here, I think, but not yet. I'm gonna do that after these pockets are drained. I'm gonna start draining it pretty freaking fast. I don't think that's gonna be enough horses, to be honest, but we will see. Let me just keep laying down a few more horses and then we will see what happens. But yeah, I think this is gonna go pretty well. We're selling for quite a lot right now, and yeah, you guys better freaking get that. Okay, let me get that, and then once I get $1,000, I will pop that up. So now we should not have a problem at all. Okay, so everyone stop doing that. Okay, so one of those is almost done. If this hits 120, I'm just gonna sell all over there. Let me just sell all over there now, actually, because I didn't want to have all my horses running back and forth when both of those were pumping oil the max amount that they could. So, okay, let's back them off, and then let's lay down a rig here, and then scan down here, and then hopefully find the oil pocket that we are looking for. Okay, so let's just go like that as quickly as we can and sell everyone over here. Alright, max that out, and then I think I'm gonna go ahead and attach one down there as well, leaving a middle point. That way... Oh, shoot. Okay. Let's do that again. I have the rock upgrade. I can't believe it still does that. Oh, it's a diamond. Oh, dang it. I should have paid attention to that. Come on, please work. You're making me spend a lot of money just being able to do this. Oh, stop. Everyone stop. Okay. So I got everyone to stop there. Let me go ahead and... That's not what I meant to do. That was a waste of freaking money right there, but that is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Let me lay down 3 more. And lay down 2 more silos because we're probably going to need them pulling out this much oil constantly. And then if any of them hit 115, I will make sure to... oh my gosh, that is a big pocket. So let me max that out while I'm drilling this. And then we should be draining pretty dang quickly. And then there's another one down here somewhere. We got a pretty good piece of land, which is pretty good. I know I just said pretty. I used pretty to describe something pretty, but still. It's not the point. Let me just sell everyone over here really quick. And then lay down a few more horses. And I'm mostly selling at that price so that I can drain the, the reserves currently. If it hits 95, I'm gonna stop everyone. Okay. And now, hopefully, our reserves will stay up pretty high. I think that super silo might be in our future. After we get everything we need for the, what's it called? For the, what is it called? Stock prices, my bad. So hopefully once all of that works out pretty well, we will be good. Alright, let me lay down one. Okay, and I think I'm going to not upgrade that one. I think. What am I gonna do? I think I'm gonna drill this out here and push that up there really quick. Okay, this might be a bad idea, but I hope I have enough horses to actually get all of this. I think I do. It looks like I do at least. Alright, let me pop that down right there, and then I can go like this, and then I can go... Okay, so here is my dilemma. I can connect this over, and boost that price, or I can just drain it and just get it over with, if that makes sense. Apparently there's another piece of oil somewhere right here. And I'm wasting a lot of money doing this. Oh my god, yes there is. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I am gonna empty this. I need to sell somewhere temporarily, because that is going to drain that oil pocket as fast as it can. Actually, that wasn't... Oh gosh. That wasn't too bad in terms of being able to sell. Okay, I think we are gonna go all the way through December with this one. This, I believe, is the last oil pocket that we have, and our prices are dropping. So everyone, let's change back over to here. It looked like my phone went off, but it did not. I just need to monitor time and what's going on with everything. So that's the only reason why all of that is going on with my phone. Yeah, actually, I'm not gonna go through the December once this pocket's done. I hope all the gas is done, because I didn't clear out this whole section over here, but I don't want to. Okay, so there was one more thing of oil. That is okay. I wouldn't have been able to get it anyways with the time frame that I had. So, that is that. I didn't even look at the report. Like, I know we made 32, and we spent, what did we spend? 28. So we are It looks like we're down by 10 grand from when we last came back here, but that is okay. There is nothing wrong with that. We have, I don't know how many shares we have. I really don't. I'm gonna be the last one to do things. Let me jump over there. See, I did have a pretty good plot of land. I still don't really know what the colors mean at all, which is kind of sad. But all in all, I think we're doing pretty good. Jump over to here to this stock auction and check this. 6% shares. I'm gonna get it for 40 if possible. I really hope that's possible. Did I get it? I think I got it. I know that's most of my money. I have like probably 20 grand now, but now I have 35. Okay, so if I have 35, I think... Let's do some quick math here. So if we need 50% shares and we take 35 off of that, we need 15. So what we could do now is not spend money on anything and then just save up all of our money to be able to get the stocks at the end. I think that's what our plan is. I'm gonna make that our plan. She also has 5 diamonds that she has yet to actually use, so that is kind of a factor there. Hopefully you can't use diamonds in the end. I've never been to the end, so I really don't know. So there's a silo there, and then there's a silo there, and then there's a rig here, and that should be pretty good to be able to get down into there. Well, that was a giant waste of money. Maybe this one will be better. There's some gas there, some oil. I think I am gonna go ahead and set up gas here too, because I may as well. There's no point in not doing it if I have big gas lines. If I have big gas pockets, then I might as well go ahead and make sure that I get those put in somewhere. That way, it's more for a guaranteed higher selling price than it is anything else. Is that it right there? I think that might be it right there. Okay, this guy can definitely be put here, and then... Yeah, I think we're gonna be okay. Hopefully. So that's 200, that's 88. Okay, I'm gonna max that out. That might have been a mistake, but I'm gonna lay down one more horse. And then hopefully lay down a silo or two. Oh shoot, I may not have put that far enough away. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay, let's just put all guys there until I get a silo laid down in which I can back them all off. Did I... Oh, I did do it, just barely. Oh my god, that one was close. That one was a little too close, to be honest. Let's send 3 guys over here and lay down a rig as soon as we can. Like that, and then do a quick scan underneath here. And it's just rock. It is literally just rock. And a giant... Holy balls, that is a lot of stuff right there. That is for sure. So once I get that 750, I'm gonna drill it and then hopefully be able to drill down to there. Yes, I can. Okay. So that is a pretty good, if I do say so myself. And that is a giant piece of things. What am I doing? I'm gonna go ahead and borrow 500 just so that I can lay down 2 silos right here. And then when this gets up higher, I will sell all there. I think I'm gonna need... Actually, maybe I should just sell all there right now. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. I accidentally clicked out of the game and completely messed up the audio track there. And we really need to get... Oh, you guys better get that oil. There is no reason why you should be not getting that oil. Absolutely zero reason why. Is this the oil pocket? That is the oil pocket. Let me crank down over to here. Oh, shoot. Let me sell 2 guys there really quick and then crank down over to here. It's only July. So we're doing okay. Please don't hit a rock. That's all I'm asking for right now. And then let's crank this up. All the way up. And then let's back everyone off of there. And lay down 2 more dowsers, because that's all I can afford right now. And then that horse is doing absolutely nothing, because he is a stupid, stupid horse. And apparently doesn't want to do anything. Okay, there's another one over there. Let's just sell everyone over here for now, and then do a quick, that was not a scan, to do a quick scan. There's gas pockets everywhere, so it might be a good idea to get that gas pocket flowing in just a minute. Yeah, let me go ahead and start setting this up, because this is going to be worth it this time. I'm only hoping that I can actually go around all of this stuff, and I don't have to go through it, really. That was kind of a waste of money there. Are you gonna get it? Hello? There's no reason why you shouldn't be getting that. Absolutely no reason. I'm gonna lay down one more here, just for the sake of being able to run it down. October, November. So we have a few more months before we run out of time. And we do have some pretty good-sized gas pockets, so I am definitely going to run all of this through. And then go up here, and then go up here, like so. Get this all prepared. I know this is going to be some crazy amount of running of things. I really should upgrade that again, I think. And then that was kind of a waste of money. What am I doing? October, November. Okay. I really would like to empty these pockets a little bit faster, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to do that. Even if I went like that. That's $400 that I just spent for nothing. Let me lay down 2 more silos. Yeah, I'm not gonna, that was a giant waste of money there. That is okay, there's nothing wrong with that. So let me lock that off, and then let me connect these gas pockets. Lock this off, and connect this gas pocket, and unlock that one. And then, I am gonna quickly go like this, so that I can unlock this one, and lock that. I completely messed that up there. Where'd the mouse go? Everyone sell over there, quickly. Before we run out of gas prices. It looks like we are gonna make enough, though. I'm hoping we're gonna make more than what I'm seeing up there now. Okay, it didn't turn out as good as I wanted it to, but it did turn out, so that is okay. We're gonna have a couple thousand in spillage, and yeah, that's why I was gonna, sorry, I'm stretching. That's why I was going to save up all my money and not really buy stocks, because now we are the lowest, second lowest in terms of money. So let's jump over to this land auction and then jump over to the stock auction. 5% shares, that would put us to 40. If it hits 20, I'll get it, but I don't think it's gonna hit 20. I don't think it's going to. Whoop, I didn't mean to hit the microphone. Yeah, it didn't even come close to 20. That would have been like all of my money. I think we're gonna try to maximize our profits right now and not go for any gas, because that's a lot of wasted money, for lack of better term, because it's not really a waste of money because it does get the price to go up, but if you can't get the gas pockets big enough, it's not worth it. So let's lay down a dowser. Boom, 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 and lay down 2 wagons, and let's really hope that these oil prices stay up. I really wish they were a little bit faster, enough for me to just lay down a rig immediately, much like that, and then just dig down, and then send both of them over to there. Oh, you kidding me? You would miss, huh? You would miss, wouldn't you? And then while they're doing that, and then I will lay down 3 more horses and go all over there, because I want to maximize that right there as fast as I possibly can. Is that oil? That is oil, in which I should be able to get by going like that, I hope. Please don't hit that rock. Oh, thank God. Okay, so that is that one maxed out. And we actually have some money to start with, which means that I'm going to get that immediately and then hope that something else goes up, because I'm going to stop selling there entirely. I don't want to pull out any loans this time. That sounds like a bad idea. Let's get down to 500, and then when this hits $1.15, I will sell over there. $1.25. Okay, so I sold all 7 over there, and I'm gonna lay down a few more horses right there, just so that we have some stuff going on. And then there's another one down here somewhere. There it is, and let's pop that down to there. Please don't hit that rock. Cool, awesome, perfect. Boom, let's go like that. That way we can get as much oil flowing through that as possible. And everyone back off of that and just put into silos now. Let me lay down. So they were all right there, which makes me feel like there's not much oil anywhere else. But I guess we will find out here shortly. And luckily, my throat, even, you know, what is it? Forever into this episode isn't actually hurting just yet, which is good. Because that means, we do have a very expensive one right there. Hopefully I can get to that. I should have gotten to that sooner, because then I would have made even more. But for the sake of all of this, let me just do that really quick. Let me back it off now. I don't really want to sell if it's under a certain amount. So let me do a full 500 scan right there. And what is that? Gas? That's probably gas. See, that's what I'm saying. The gas buckets are just too small to deal with right now. There's absolutely no possible way to be able to get everything we need to get those gas pockets to be big enough to be worthwhile right now. Sadly, I wish it wasn't like that, but it is. If it hits 125, I'm just going to sell everyone over here and lay down, what, 3 more horses, so that way I make sure that we have some type of depositing if we go overboard. And I'm going to max this out. That was probably a bad idea right now, but I'm going to do it anyways, because that means I might be able to get more oil out of that quickly before it goes under 90. Okay, so let me lay down, excuse me. Let me lay down a couple more dowsers, and yeah, I might go grab some water really quick. That would probably be a good idea. So left ink is going up right now. Let me lay down a rig here and dig down. Let's just dig all the way down, and then you guys have some oil here. There it is. So here's the problem we're going to run into. Now the pockets are going to be super small and not going to be good enough to get. That is definitely going to be a problem. I'm going to drain that one as slow as possible and only drain that one there. Let me just sell everyone right here really quick and drain our reserves. And then hope that this can actually get drained in time. Both of these. All 3 of these, I guess. We're not making as much as I want. I think I'm going to stop looking now at this point in time. And then just sell when we get the money that we need. Okay. The mouse keeps disappearing, and that's super obnoxious. If it hits 1... I'm just going to sell a lot of people over here. That's a fair price to sell at. And then once it gets under $1, we're going to go ahead and stop all production there. We are not going to get another good price, I don't think. We are completely drained. We're in the last month. Alright, I'm going to sell all because we're not going to have enough time to sell it if we don't. Okay, so that looks like it that we're going to have. All we had left was gas pockets. We did get 2 extra grand there, so that's 25. I'm going to quickly go get some water because I probably should have done that ahead of time. I keep hitting the microphone. I apologize for that. But I will be right back in just a moment. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back and I got some water. Okay, this is the last one. So Blanche spent 15 grand on that plot of land and it's going to be awful. everyone has under half of what I have. Roughly. So, how much are these stocks? How much is it? 7% shares. I don't think I'm gonna buy it. Ricardo can't buy it. Blanche can buy it. And so can Daisy. And if Blanche buys it, then 19% is what we get. Either way, I think we're gonna be good. So let's just go ahead and run this down. I'm gonna get it at 20. That was totally worth it. 7% for 20,000. I've seen it way worse than that before. And we should be able to get that money back in this next one. So let's lay down 3 of these guys, 2 horses, and hopefully quickly lay down some freaking rigs if you guys will be a little bit quicker. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna lay 1. This is the best place to lay it. And then let's hope that I left enough space for 2. I did. Let's do a quick scan down here. Oh my god, that is a big one right there. That is a big one right there. So let's lay down 2 more there, and then hopefully be able to lay down a silo in just a second. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Okay, that's just because we do definitely need... You guys better drain it. That's all I'm saying. Drain, drain, drain. That's what your goal is. That is what your goal is here. That is it. That's all I want you to be doing right now. 750. Now you can drain even more. Thank you. Okay, everyone stop right there. Let's lay down another... I can't lay down another silo. So let's send 2 guys over here while that continues to drain. Boom! I don't know where that other one is. That is a problem. It looks like it could be right there. It was. It was right there. Oh my god. It was right there. Okay, so let's lay that down. We do need to sell a little bit just so that we can make sure that we get everything we need. Okay, I can't really do anything right now, so let's just empty that, and then I might lay down 1 more silo. Am I gonna lay down 1 more silo? I don't know. I am gonna lay down 1 more silo. That puts us really tight on funds, but it does give us some wiggle room to actually have things be done. Okay, let's sell 2 guys over here, just so that we can get some 2 guys selling stuff, and we're good there. And let's max that out. And when that hits 115, it's not gonna hit 115, so let's just sell everyone over there except for these 2 guys. 107. Everyone stop over there. And then this is definitely gonna hit 115. Is it gonna hit upwards of 120? Alright, there's 120. Let's lay down a few more wagons. I feel like I'm more shoutcasting this than I am anything else. Let's drain as much of this as we can, because now we are officially out, and we still got some stuff going on. That is an awful piece right there. And everyone stop. Let me go ahead and just do that. I'm gonna lay down dowsers instead of scanning, because if I scan, I know I'm just gonna go overboard with it and spend way too much money. Okay, so you have something down here. Where though? Right there. No, I'm gonna do it here. Like this. Yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. And then 107, 108, 109, 110. Yeah, that'll be fine. And everyone back off, because this price over here is skyrocketing right now. And let's really, really hope that that's not all to oil in the ground, because that would be pretty bad. If it hits 130... Okay, everyone just sell over there. There's no point in doing anything else right now. Okay, so that was a really good price that we just sold at 5 seconds ago, which is amazing, but it is dropping like a rock. I'm hoping we make at least 20 grand, because that is what we spent on the last thing, and we are completely out of oil. That's gonna be it, ladies and gentlemen. That's gonna be it. That's all the oil that we had. So I think we got the better plot of land, and we did pretty much make back what we spent. Yes, and they all lost money. Okay, that was it, folks. I'm out of land. Now let's see who will become the new mayor. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This is the moment we've been waiting for. There's no winner yet. This means the shareholder with the smallest share will have to go. So Blanche will have to pack up and leave, and we will auction their 16% of shares, hopefully all at the same time, because I can just buy it. Or is it going to be all at the same time? It is. I'm going to buy it for 30 grand, because I'm the only one that can get it. So let me just do that. I'll do it for 20. Oh shoot, I would clicked it. Okay, that's okay. I still have the most. Oh my gosh, this is cool. Okay, so 22%, and I can get it all the way down to 2 grand. Oh my god, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it all the way down to like 3. That was a good game plan. Oh god, I can just let it go and go and go, and then right before it hits, just buy it. Because I just spent 4 grand. I still have 50 grand. And I have 64% of the shares. Oh my god, that was so good. I've got something special for you as a reward. Meet me in Town Hall. Okay. Is there anything going on here? Ooh, I can buy all of these. I guess. I'll just buy them all, whatever. All of them, okay, maybe not that one. But I'll buy that one. I don't know. I assume we're gonna be going to do something. I think if I remember correctly, we get to mine out something that has, yeah, the most amount of oil, I think. Let's just go ahead and go for it. Are you ready for the final challenge? Yes, I am. So if I just do a quick scan, it should be really dense in oil, right? Yeah, I think so. Wagon, and let's just all sell over here, and I'm gonna go ahead and get all of this as soon as I can. There is no point in actually doing anything else. Speed upgrade, boom, there we go, and then, wow, this is really good actually, boom, yeah. And that's not gonna go under 112, and I'm just gonna start scanning everywhere and seeing what we got here. Nice! Oh my god, look at all of this oil! This is awesome. So I could theoretically do this a much better way. Theoretically, that is. I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to try to maximize everything that I can in return for getting as much as I can. Alright, I'm gonna lay down a rig right here, and then lay down a silo right here, and then back, no, I'm just gonna sell all there right now still, and this is going to be my job here. Okay, so let's go ahead and, I guess, start mining out all of this that we can. And I need to do as much of this as possible because these wagons are not going to be enough. Come on. Max those guys out, and then max that out, and then max that out, and max that out. So, yeah, our goal right now is to start mining between all of these, I guess. Let me scan everywhere, because I want to get as much of this as I can. I know I'm spending a lot right now, but, you know, I'm not even bothered about it, to be honest. Did I hit a diamond or a rock or something? Because you should be going through that. And then you should be going like that, and then you should be going like this. Like so, and then you should be going like so, and then you should be going like so, because my goal here is to get as much of this oil out as we can. And then you should be going here, and then you should all be going over here. No, just most of you over here. I actually don't want all of you. I want 5 guys over here. Get it? 5 guys? No? Okay. Well, regardless, doesn't change the fact that I am going to be getting as much oil as I can out of all of this land, and maybe I should start continuously going like this, just to make sure that I get all of this out. And then you should go like this, and like this, and like this, and like this. And what did you hit? Like, I don't understand what the possible problem could be. And then I'm gonna grab you and go down here and max you out and go down here and go like this. And go like that, and go like that, and then go like that, and like that, and like that, and like that. May as well get that pumping as much as possible. You guys go over here, and then I am going to start with this bullshitty shat. And then I am gonna go ahead and connect this over to here to get this close to over here, and then after that, I'm gonna connect this over to here and get this close to here, like so. And then close to here, like so. And then close to here, like so, because there's no reason for that to be there. And then all of this should be pumping pretty freaking well. I am maxing everything out as much as I can right now. I know I'm spending a lot, but that is not a problem. Okay, I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to close off this one. Let's still sell 5 guys over here, and then I think I'm going to close off this one. I should have gotten the super silos, that probably would have been better. So let's close off this rig, and then back everyone off here, fill up the silos, and then fill up all the horses, and then close off this rig. Alright, let me go ahead and close it and start the connection of all gas. And we should be getting all of this gas flow over to this over here. Yes, there it goes. There it goes. We should all be connected. Alright, let's sell everyone over here. Ooh, that frame rate dropped though. Damn, here we go. 250. We're gonna make a metric shitload of fucking... Damn. Damn. 80 grand. Come on, hit that 80 mark. Hit that 80 mark. I want to hit that 80 mark. Alright, I don't think we got enough gas. No, we didn't. We did miss some of it. But that is okay. Man, that was awesome. We could have gotten way more oil out than that, but that's okay. We made 74 grand in that, and we got a lot of that done. We got a lot of that done, no joke. And I think the next time, what we should do, if there is a next time, I hope there's a next time, but I think what we should do is figure out where the biggest oil pockets are. Lay down one thick pipe to all of the biggest ones, and then all the little ones lay down the little oil pipes, because then that would get us to be able to suck as much oil out as we can, as much as possible, and that would be awesome. But we earned a lot of money there. We sold 74,000 barrels, we earned $105,000, and we sold at an average of 1.41 per barrel. That was awesome. Like I said, we spent a lot of money on all these upgrades and pipes and stuff. But that was pretty awesome. Congratulations, you've won the game. You can now play Turmoil on expert mode, where the characters have special powers and the competition is tougher, which is what I really want to do. Before you go test your skills in expert mode, pay a final visit to my bank to check out your overall statistics of our campaign, or your campaign. Awesome. So we did this really well, and I am really happy that we have 90 grand. I think I might save it, because I don't know how the expert mode works. I don't know if we keep all the upgrades that we have currently, or if we start like brand new, fresh, 100%, zero, nothing. Okay, so we actually can't buy anything. So that tells me that that's all that we got there. But let's go ahead and check out statistics for the whole campaign. This will be pretty cool. Oh, wow. We only had 72,000 in spillage fines? I thought it was going to be way higher than that. So we've earned 1.4 million in this entire thing. On top of that, we spent 578,000, so that's about half. Interest we've collected is 16,000. Bank debt is 1,000. Land lease payback, we've gotten 2,000. And then here, wow. So we got the most out of oil depleted, which makes sense, I guess. I would have expected it to probably be... No, because I stopped doing the gas thing entirely. So that makes sense. Wow. So our total profit for the entire campaign was 882,419 with 29 cents on the top over there. That is pretty awesome. Wow. We spent a lot of money on pipes and a lot of money on wagons. That is for sure. And oh my god, that is a lot of barrels. Holy crap. Damn. Holy crap. I did not expect it to be that many barrels. And we average price of 116 per barrel for the whole campaign. That's not too bad. That is not too bad. I pulled that closer to my mouth and I probably shouldn't have done that. But all in all, that was pretty awesome. Not gonna lie. I really, really, really enjoyed that. I'm going to have to end this video here. So, with all of that said, and this is awesome, this is an epic game, but with everything that I have previously just said, I have been Mr. Mendoza Gaming, and I'm going to get out of here.